Hello, welcome to Latitude Live Yoga with Jessie. Today we're going to be doing a nice Vinyasa sequence just to connect the body with the breath and the mind. So go ahead and let's get started, and we'll begin in child's pose. So make your way to your mat. Come into all fours or tabletop position, hands and knees. Let your wrists stack underneath the shoulders. Take the knees a little wider than the hips. Bring the big toes together. Send the seat back and down. Let the head rest down to the mat. You could always use support here underneath the head. So if you have any props nearby, blocks, pillows, etc., feel free to make use out of anything anytime you need it. Just allow the body to begin to completely soften here, feeling the connection and the groundedness down into the earth. As you settle, feel for any areas of tension or stickiness. And then also allow yourself to observe any areas of space and freedom. Take a deep breath and try to essentially meld them together. So we're going to begin to open up all the spaces of the body today. So breathe deeply into the nose, fill up. Exhale, open mouth, side out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, side out. Feel the constriction of the back of the throat as you exhale. Now trying to keep that constriction, that vibration, inhale through the nose. This time seal the lips, exhale through the nose. See if you can still feel the vibration here along the vocal cords for your Ujjayi pranayama or victorious breath. Keep breathing in this manner, in through the nose and out through the nose. Allowing the breath to be slightly audible. Like a distant ocean wave, guiding your focus back inward. Try to maintain this breath as much as you can throughout your practice. And if you lose sight of it, no worries. Just invite yourself gently to come back to it. We're going to try to stay open today, open-minded, open-hearted, as we move the energy and stretch out the body. And overall, just allow yourself to have fun. Sometimes we put ourselves in interesting poses and positions in a yoga class. And just know that it often takes lots of practice in order to really get the poses down. And this is just our journey to have fun and feel into the deepest corners of the body. So take another breath here. And then inhale, let's come all the way back up into our tabletop pose. Stacking the wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath hips. Inhale, lift the chest and the tailbone for your cow pose. And then exhale, round the spine for your cat pose, chin to chest. Take 3 more. Inhale, lift the spine, lift the heart and the tail. Exhale, round the spine, press the floor away, chin to chest. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale back to a neutral spine. Tuck all 10 toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Feel free just to pedal into the feet here, shimmy the hips a little side to side. Make some movement, whatever feels good. And then inhale, let's slide into a plank pose. Heart forward, lower the knees down here, and keep the hips in line with the knees and the heart. So you're using your core here, your butt is not up in the air, and you're trying to pull the low ribs and the hip points together. Reach the heart forward as you shrug the shoulders back. And then lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way to the mat. Now untuck the toes, Really seal each toenail down to the mat. Lift the inner thighs off the mat, engage the belly, and inhale, reach the heart up and forward for your cobra pose. Let the shoulders hug back and down, and exhale, roll back down to the mat. 2 more times. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, lower. Keep pressing the feet down, hug the elbows in. Inhale, lift it up, and exhale, lower. Tuck the toes. Let the knees rest on the mat. Press yourself up to your modified plank. Take a breath here. Lift the knees off the mat. Take a breath here. And then exhale, lift the hips up and back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Press the thighs back. Pull the belly in. This time, try to maintain a little stillness while you're in your down dog. Seal through each fingertip. Press the whole outside edge of the palm to the mat, especially the webbing between the index finger and the thumb. Let the biceps roll forward and really lift the hips up and back. Engage the belly. Bend the knees a little or a lot as you really reach the tailbone away from you. 3 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Lift the gaze to your hands and slowly begin to walk the feet up to meet them. Inhale, lift up halfway. The hands come to the shins. Reach the heart forward. Press back through the thighs. Really pull the belly up and in. Reach that heart forward. Maybe even let the hands just hang down here. As you let the weight shift towards your toes, you begin to really feel those hamstrings turning on. Take a breath in. And a breath out. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, inhale, lift the chest, lift the arms all the way overhead. Hold on to opposite elbows and imagine that you're just churning a pot here. So you're going to begin to just circle the upper body, circle the hips around. You can take this movement as big or as small as feels good. Just get any type of movement happening into the body here. And if you went in one way, go the other direction. Bring the arms back upright. Reach the hands up. Exhale, bring the hands to your heart. Let's sit back and down for your chair pose. So with your knees bent, the weight is in the heels. You can keep your feet hip-width apart as long as you keep the knees hip-width apart as well. If you'd like to squeeze into the midline, go ahead and bring the big toes together so then you could squeeze the knees together. So your choice here. But you really want to let the weight rest in the heels as you engage the belly, lift the heart up, and exhale, sit a little lower. Now inhale, reach the arms back behind you. And then inhale, lift the arms up, come onto the balls of the feet. So you're on your toes here. Hug the core in and begin to lower all the way down to the heels. So lower, lower, lower. All right, you're on your heels. Reach your arms out in front of you. Now allow yourself to slightly, as you lean the knees forward, you're going to engage the belly, squeeze the thighs together, lift the seat up off the heels. Feel strength and balance here. Really begin to feel the thighs turning on. Try to soften in the neck and the shoulders. All right, now we're going to try to come all the way up to standing. So nice and slowly press down into the toes. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the thighs as you lift all the way back up. Reach the arms up. Exhale, hands by the hips, heels down, Tadasana. Nice job. Take a deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, let the palms touch. Interlace all the fingers except for the index. Press down into both feet and then begin to reach over to the right. Let the left hip come out slightly and really press down into the left heel. Let the left shoulder pull back, opening the chest towards the sky. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale to the left. Really press down into that right heel. Pull the right shoulder back. Take a nice deep breath. Keep reaching through the fingertips. Inhale, back up. Exhale, bend the knees, send the seat low. So you're in chair pose. You can bring your hands to your heart center. Feel strength here as you squeeze into that midline. Reach the heart towards the thumbs. Bring the hands back behind you like wings. And allow yourself to lean forward, come onto the balls of the feet. And then exhale, let the heels come down, reach the arms up. Reach the arms back, let the weight shift forward. Exhale here. Inhale, lift up, heels down. Exhale, lean forward, arms back. Inhale, lift up. This time, exhale, sit lower, sit lower, sit lower as low as you can. Coming down to the heels, reach the arms out forward. Hug in, lift the seat up. For 3, 2, 1. Let yourself come all the way down to your seat and lay down onto the back. Stretch it long, arms overhead, feet out in front of you. Take a deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Place the feet on the mat. As you bend the knees, let the hands rest down by your side. Now you're going to lift the knees off the mat so that the shins are parallel with the floor. Okay. And then you're going to take your hands, place your right hand on your left thigh and your left hand on your right thigh, so you cross the wrists. You're going to exhale, pull the belly in, lift the shoulders off the mat. Press the hands into the thighs as you press the thighs back into the hands. Your low back is pressing down. You're really squeezing the belly in. You're pressing the thighs away for 10, 9, 8, 7, keep breathing, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the feet down, relax the hands. Nice job. Lift that right leg all the way up to the sky. Hug the left knee into the chest and bring the right foot down to about 45 degrees. Now exhale, you're going to lift the chest up off the mat. Using your hands on your shins, you're just going to switch legs. And then switch legs. And keep going, switching the legs, pulling the knee into the chest as you keep reaching the opposite toes out away from the body. Feel the core turning on, really pulling the low ribs in, pulling the belly button to the spine. Just warming up here, building that internal heat. Try to relax the jaw and the neck. 3 more breaths here. 2 more breaths. All right, 1. Hug the knees back into the chest. And now using your hands or without using the hands, you're going to rock yourself all the way up into a forward fold. Hips high, head low. Bend the knees as much as you like. Wiggle it out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, reach the arms up, look up. Exhale, bend the knees, send the seat low to your pose. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, half lift, hand to shins. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the left foot back. Lower the left knee. Keep the toes tucked. Press down into the right foot. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the arms. Vinyasa. So allow yourself to pull the feet in towards one another. Lift up from the pelvic floor. Feel length in the spine as you lift the gaze. And then exhale, bring the hands down. You're going to lift the left knee, send the hips back as you begin to straighten the right leg for this little pyramid pose. The leg might straighten a little or a lot. Let the head rest down. Take a deep breath in and out. Now bend the right knee, stack it over the ankle, press down into the floor, lift all the way up to your high lunge. Hips face forward, belly pulls in, lengthen up through the spine, really stay active in the left leg as you press the thigh away from you. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more, inhale. Exhale, hands down, step back, move through your vinyasa of your choice so we can lower all the way to the ground. Come up, lift the chest open for cobra. Exhale, lower. Press yourself to plank pose. And exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, float the left leg all the way up and back. Three-leg dog, let the toes face down. Exhale, hug the knee into the chest. As you pull the knee into the chest, weight shifts forward, heel hugs towards the seat. For 3, 2, 1, step the foot between the hands. If you need to use your hand to help it get there, do so. You're going to lift all the way up to standing as you lift the right leg, the right knee to your chest. So press into that left foot, reach the arms up, bring the right knee up to your chest, and then exhale, extend the leg all the way out in front of you. Lift the toes. 3, 2, 1, lower down, hands down, Tadasana. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, chair pose, bend the knees, send the seat low. Engage that belly, reach the heart up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Lift up halfway, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot back. Lower the knee. And then inhale, lift the chest, lift the arms. Anjaneyasana. Your hips move forward as you lift that frontal hip points up, reaching the heart to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. Lift the right knee, straighten the left leg to the best of your ability. Let the head come down, relax the neck. Inhale. Exhale, bend into the left knee, and inhale, lift the chest, lift the arms, high lunge. Right hip rolls forward, pull that low belly up and in, lengthen the spine as you soften through the shoulders. Inhale, and exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale, hands to the ground. Move through your vinyasa. So another option here would be to lower only halfway, chaturanga dandasana. Pull the core in, hug the elbows in, lower halfway down. Inhale, come on the tops of the toes, straighten the arms, keep the thighs and the hips lifted, pull the shoulders back, upward facing dog. Exhale, take your time, make your way to down dog. If you're in up dog, just roll over the feet, really use the core to help lift the hips. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, float the right leg up and back for your three-leg dog. Feel the stretch as you reach both heels away. Now exhale, shift the weight forward, pull the knee into the chest. Keep lifting the heel towards the seat. Really press the floor away for 3, 2, 1. Step the foot between the hands. So I like to bring my hands back by my hips, and we're going to make that transition to stand up. So bring the hands back and then scoop that left knee all the way up towards the chest as you rise. Reach the left foot out. Deep breath in and out. One more. Inhale, lift those toes. Exhale, foot down, hands down, Tadasana. Deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to add on. Bring the feet together. Bend the knees, send the seat low. Lift the heart, lift the arms. Chair pose. Deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hands back. Pull the heels off the mat. Reach the heart forward. Inhale. Heels down. Lift the heart. Exhale. Lean forward. Lift the heels. Inhale. Lift up through the heart, the arms. Exhale. Lean forward. Lift the heels. This time squeeze in and lower all the way down to the heels. Once again, let the hands come to heart center, knees lower slightly so the thighs are parallel to the floor. Little toe balance here. Feel the strength and stability as you squeeze into the midline. Activate through the glutes, lift up off the heels. Take a deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Really squeeze in. On your next inhale, begin to really press down through the toes. Slowly lift up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay on the toes, reach the arms overhead, and then exhale, heels down, hands down. Nice job. Roll the shoulders a few times. Side out through the mouth. Feel the connection to the ground through all 4 corners of the feet. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, bend the knees, send the seat low. Deep breath here, lift the heart. Exhale, fold over the legs, Uttanasana. Lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step the left foot back. Lower the left knee, lift up for your low lunge on Janiyasana. Keep pulling the feet together. Take a deep breath in here and out. One more inhale. Exhale, lift the left knee, straighten the right knee. As you come into your pyramid, maybe this time you keep your arms reaching back so you're not even using your hands on the ground. Take a breath here. Bend the right knee, inhale, lift the chest, lift the arms, high lunge. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, really reach the arms up. Exhale, you're going to bend the elbows so you reach the heart up, create these little cactus arms here. And then inhale, lift and lengthen. So exhale, bend the elbows, reach the heart up. Inhale, straighten the spine, reach the arms. This time, as we bend the elbows, you're going to lower the knee, hover it off the ground. Exhale. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to your heart. Twist to the right, hook the left elbow onto the right thigh. Press the left foot back here. You can feel free to lower the knee down if you'd like. Hug those thighs in towards one another. Feel length with each inhale in the spine. And with each exhale, maybe you twist just a little deeper. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, unwind, lift those arms back overhead. And then exhale, rotate the left heel down, open up, warrior two. Take a deep breath in here. Keep bending the right knee over the ankle, squeeze it open. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, straighten the right knee, bring the hands to your hips. Probably feels good. Now you're going to take both feet at a 45-degree angle. Bend the knees, send the seat low for a goddess pose. Really squeeze the knees open as you let the hips sink, lift the heart. Keep your hands on your hips here for a moment. Take a breath in and out. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows, open up the heart, squeeze the shoulder blades towards one another. Take a breath here. Exhale, bring the hands to your heart. You're going to begin to lean the weight all the way into the left knee. Maybe you can even float the right toes off the mat for your Skandasana. You can come all as low as you'd like, all the way to the ground for this deep hip opener, or you can stay lifted. We'll take a few breaths here. Keep the quads engaged so you don't hyperextend that right knee. Lift the toes off the mat if you go low. Breathe nice and deep into the hip. Okay, now begin to lift back out of it. Press into that left foot. Lift the hips up. As you're lifting, you're going to turn the right toes to the front of the mat. Come onto the ball of the left foot. Place the hands down onto the ground. Step back to your plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, lift up. Upward dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Allow yourself this moment to slow it down and to deepen the breath. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, float the left leg up and back. Toes down, 3-leg dog. Exhale, pull it in, chin to, or knee to chest. Heel towards seat, press the floor away. For 3, 2, 1, step it forward. As you stand the ball of the right foot, bring the hands back behind you. Keep that left knee bent, reaching long from the heel to the head. We're going to step that right knee up towards the chest. Press off the floor with the left foot. Lift those arms overhead. Nice job. This time, bring the hands to your heart. Take that right foot to the left thigh for your tree pose. You can always bring the foot down to the calf or create a little kickstand on the ankle. You could just keep the knee lifted out in front of you. So different options here. So really listen to your body. Just practicing some balance. And if your knee is opening up, you're creating a little hip opener here. So if your foot is resting on the left leg, then keep the hips facing forward and squeeze that right knee open. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Maybe lift the arms up if you'd like. You can take any variation of hands here. Just stay strong in the core. Stay soft in the shoulders, especially the traps by the neck, so that upper area. One more breath here. Exhale, hands to your heart. You're going to bring that right knee back to center and lower it back down. Place the hands down by the hips and try to maintain a moment of stillness so you can tap into that sensation in the left foot. What is happening? What is that feeling to you? It might just be that urge to wiggle it out. That is the prana that we've activated circling through the body. Go ahead, wiggle it out if you'd like. And bring those feet together. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, send the seat low. Chair pose. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, lift the heart halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the right foot back this time. Lower the knee down. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the arms. Let the hips sink as you lengthen the low back, reach the heart up. Deep breath here. This time, maybe you try to keep the hands lifted as you lift the left or the right knee, as you straighten the left knee coming into your pyramid pose. Stay strong in the legs, pull that left hip back. Maybe the head reaches down towards the floor. Now inhale, bend the left knee, reach the chest, reach the arms up. High lunge. Deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale. All right, your left knee is bent over the ankle. Press back through the right leg. Lift up from the pelvis. Exhale, cactus the arms, bend the elbows, lift the heart. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus the arms. This time let the knee hover above the mat. And then inhale, lift it all back up. Exhale, bend the arms, bend the knee. Inhale, reach and lift. Exhale, one more time, bend, hover. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, rotate the right heel down, open up, warrior two. Keep the left knee bent. Let that right foot come out to a parallel with the short edge of the mat. Hips are allowed that 45-degree angle as you pull the feet in towards one another. Open the chest completely towards the right side. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Bring the hands to your heart. Feet both at a 45-degree angle, facing the long edge of the mat. Then into the right knee for your skandasana. Lower as much as you would like. So you can stay lifted. You can bring your hands to your mat or a block. No need to come down. It's okay if your heels lift. Just allowing that stretch to happen. So if your heels do lift up, feel like a heaviness in the heels, allowing the Achilles to stretch out a little. Woo, feel a little softness here. Try to relax into it as much as you can. Deep breath. Exhale. All right, inhale. We're going to come back to center. Press into the right foot. Lift the hips. Rotate forward. Bring the hands to the mat. Step back to your plank pose. Inhale here. Slide into down dog or take the detour by lowering half or all the way. Moving through your vinyasa, moving with the breath. Staying strong. Staying focused. And we'll just all meet in our downward facing dog. Sealing the hands down. Still staying focused on the connection to the ground of the action of the body. Really firmly pressing the floor away. Letting the heels feel heavy. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, fold the right leg up and back. Exhale, hug it into the chest. Knee to chest, heel towards seat. Press the floor away for 3, 2, 1. Step it forward. All right, we're going to bring the hands back by the hips. Shift the weight forward. Lift the left knee up towards the chest. Reach the arms overhead. All right, stay here or feel free to take a tree position. Lowering the foot Anywhere on the right leg, just try to avoid the knee joint, just for extra safety. Bring the hands to your heart, open the knee up, engage the belly, reach up through the head. Deep breath here. If you'd like to lift your arms overhead, take any variation that you would like, please feel free to do so. Just try, the whole goal here is just to work on that little bit of balance, creating the extra strength in the standing leg. So you're fine-tuning all of those really tiny muscles that help us stay balanced if we are running per se and step on something weird where you start to lose your balance. This is going to help you in those everyday situations. So if you fall out of it, no big deal. One more breath. All right, hands to heart. Bring the knee back to the chest. Lift it up, extend through the leg. Lower the foot down, relax the hands down. Woo, take a deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, fold over the legs. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, lower, halfway or all the way to the mat. Inhale, open the chest, up dog cobra. Exhale, take your time, make your way back to your downward facing dog. Deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, begin to walk, step, or hop the feet up to meet the hands. Lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way to standing. Reach the arms up overhead. And exhale, the hands to your heart. All right, so reach the heart up towards the thumbs. Bring the feet together. Bring the thighs together. As you lift and lengthen, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, send the seat low. So we've been working on these chair poses. We've been working on the strength of the thighs. We're going to take a twist here. So exhale, hook the right arm onto the left thigh, twisting to the left. So try to press down into the hands here. Reach the heart forward. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale and exhale. Allowing the weight to shift into that left foot. You're going to begin to reach the right foot up off the ground. Really activate through the toes here, feeling length in the spine. Hug into that midline. And then maybe begin to float that right foot all the way back. Reach through the foot. Stay strong in the core. Stay as balanced as you can. Take another breath. Lower the foot down to the mat. Coming into this twisted lunge here. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Hands down to the mat. Step the right foot to meet the left. Lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way to standing, arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to your heart, bend the knees, send the seat low chair. Take a breath here. Exhale, twist to the right, hook the left elbow onto the right thigh. Reach long, stretch the tailbone away from the head, and then begin to line the heart up with the thumbs. Shift the weight into the right foot, lift the left heel towards the seat. As you squeeze into that midline, stay strong as you begin to reach the left foot all the way back. Stretch through the toes, reach it long, take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, lower the left foot to the mat. You're in this twisted lunge. Keep the right knee bent over the ankle. Press up through the left thigh. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, unwind, hands to mat. Step the right foot back, plank pose. As you bring the right hand firmly down to the mat, underneath the right shoulder, roll the heels down to the right side of the mat, reach the left arm up, side plank. Press the floor away, reach that right arm up. Feel length and strength here. Inhale and exhale. One more. Exhale, left hand down, heels up, roll the heels to the left, reach the right arm up. Vashisthasana. You're really shrugging the left shoulder down the back, pulling the core in, keeping the glutes engaged as you really reach the right arm up to the sky. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hand down. Slide back to down dog or move through the vinyasa of your choice. Nice deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Lift the gaze. Walk, step, or hop the feet up to meet the hands. Lift up halfway, inhale, and exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way to standing, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart, lift the left knee to the chest. All right, press the hands away from you, extend the left heel away from you. Hug the glutes in, hug the hips in towards one another, keep the belly strong. From here, bring the hands back towards the shoulders, begin to bend that right knee, lowering down. Lower, lower, lower like a pistol squat. Can you lower all the way down? Come onto your seat. Nice job. Let this right knee fall open to the side. Keep the left foot flexed. Sit up nice and tall. Now take the left foot out a little bit towards the edge of your mat. Use your hands, twist the chest so it lines up with the left knee. Inhale, reach the heart up. And then exhale, begin to just fold over the leg here. Allowing the body to begin to slow. Take the breath nice and deep. Feel both sit bones heavy and relaxed. Keep the left quad engaged. Allow yourself to soften the muscles of the neck and the shoulders. One more breath here. Inhale, lift the chest upright. Bring the left foot back to center. Lift the right knee up. You're going to place both feet on the mat. Bring your hands to heart center. Let the knees open out just a little bit. Reach the hands between the legs. And you can stay like this with the hands lifted or bring the hands to the ground. You're going to come up to a forward fold. Lift that seat, press down into the floor. Let the hands come down. Deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift all the way up to standing. Bring the arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. All right, seal the left foot down to the ground. Float that right knee up to your chest. Exhale, press the heel forward. Press the hands forward. Feel length here. Feel strength in the core as if you're trying to press away from the body. Hug the hands back in towards the shoulders. Begin to lower down just like a pistol squat. Trying to lower, trying to stay strong in that leg. Stay strong in the core. Lower down. Nice job. Let the right foot lower. Let the left knee come out to the side with the left foot towards the right thigh. Take that right foot out to the side of the mat. Try to lift up on the sit bones. Sit nice and tall. Rotate the heart over the thigh. Inhale nice and big. And then exhale, heart leans over the leg. This can be a little fold. This can be a big fold. You're just taking this little bit of a twist along with a stretch. Trying to really stretch out the hamstrings. Stretch out the legs. We worked so hard today. Once again, try to slow the breath, taking the breath a little deeper into the space around the belly, allowing us to begin to slow the nervous system down, letting us find that equilibrium between our fight and flight response that we turn on during this high activity level, and begin to slow it down for more of the rest and digest. Take a few breaths here. Okay, one more. Inhale, lift the head back up. This time, you're going to bring the feet together, knees open out a little bit, reach it forward, bring the hands down, step back to your plank pose. Take a breath in here, lower to the mat, come onto your forearms, untuck the toes, Sphinx pose. So really press the tops of the feet down, engage the belly. Imagine you're pulling it up off the mat as you reach the heart forward. You're shrugging the shoulders back And imagine as though you're pulling the elbows back towards the hips, really lengthening out through that front body. Let the gaze go down the tip of your nose. Let the chin stay parallel to the floor. Really still stay pressing down through each fingertip. Try to get each toenail pressing down. Feel how the thighs activate and lift up off the mat. Take a breath in and a breath out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Let the elbows go wide. Stack the hands. Let the head rest down on the hands. Allow yourself just to wiggle here through the hips. All right, bring the hands back by the side so the palms are facing down. Press down into the top of the feet. Take an exhale. Now inhale, pull the belly off the mat, lift the thighs, shrug the shoulders back, and then begin to lift the chest, lift the legs, lift the arms. Feel length from the toes to the head as you reach the fingers back and trying to reach back towards the feet. So this dual action here as you lengthen and strengthen. Feel a few deep breaths. Creating strength here in the back body. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Let the palms flip up. Let the left cheek come down to the mat. Let the heels fall out. You could even sway a little side to side. Inhale, forehead back to center. This time, take the arms back out like a cactus. So you're bending the elbows, they're in line with the shoulders. Forehead down. Press down into the feet, feel the thighs lift, engage that belly. Now inhale, lift the legs, lift the arms, lift the chest. So your elbows are trying to stay in line with the shoulders, pressing the toes back, shrugging the shoulder blades down the back. Take a breath in and out. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, bend those elbows, lift the heart. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, really squeeze between the shoulder blades. Exhale. Inhale, reach it forward. Hold it here. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Right cheek on the mat. Feel free to wiggle the hips. Now, just like in tree pose, you're going to bring that left knee up in line with the hip. So bend the knee, open up the hip towards the floor. Just allowing the low back to relax here. Take deep belly breaths. Okay, exhale, extend the leg back out. Flip the face to the other way, the right, and then let the right knee bend up towards the chest. Just again, taking a few deep belly breaths, really relaxing into the low back here. Okay, extend the right foot back out. Now bring the right cheek back to the mat for just a breath. Balancing the stretch on the neck. Bring the forehead back to center. Press the hands underneath the shoulders. And you're going to lift the torso up and then set them back and down for your child's pose. You can take the knees wide or keep them together. With your forehead down towards the mat, you can keep the arms extended or bring them back by the feet. You can see what feels good. You can take one option and try the other. You can just skip and go to your favorite option. Just try to let the body relax here, slowing down. Nice and slowly, use your hands, lift the torso upright. Bring the feet out to one side, bring the seat down to the opposite. We're going to come into our double pigeon. So bring the feet out in front of you, knees facing up towards the ceiling. Take the right foot, slide it underneath the left, and flex the foot. So your shin is about parallel to the edge of the mat or parallel to your body. Try to sit up nice and tall. Feel the weight even between both sit bones. So this is option 1. Option 2 is to slide the left foot towards the right heel and just let the knee rest down. So you could always use a prop here underneath the left knee. For option 3, you're going to flex the left foot and stack the left foot on top of the right knee. Once again, you might have a lot of space. You might want to use a prop or whatever you might have, like your sweatshirt even, just to provide some more support. Keep both feet flexed. Let the weight be even in both sit bones. Lift up through the heart. Take a deep breath here. And then exhale, feel free to fold over the leg as little or as much as you'd like based on what you're feeling and based on which option you chose. So the first option, you can lean forward a little, but your legs kind of prohibits too much. So just take it easy. Remember, as long as you're feeling it in the hips and the glutes, either side really, it kind of varies per person, and you are doing it right. So we're just stretching out the glutes from all of those chair poses we did. Take a breath in and a breath out. Try to relax any tension in the hips and the thighs. Notice if there's any tension creeping up in the shoulders and the neck. Breathe into it and let it go. One more breath here. Maybe you sigh out to the mouth. Nice and slowly. Use the hands, lift the torso upright if you folded. You're going to unwind the legs, bring the knees back out, upright, feet in front of you. This time slide the left foot under the right, flex the foot. Take any option, once again, knee up, foot to the knee, or foot on top of the knee. If your foot is on top of the knee, make sure you flex both feet, lift up nice and tall, feel weight in both sit bones, and then allow yourself to fold over the leg as much or as little as you want. And remember that both sides are very different, and it's okay to listen to what your body wants and not always choose the same thing on each side. Just allow yourself to soften here. Relax the tension around the shoulders and the neck. You can even tip the head side to side, or maybe take a few rolls of the neck. Whatever feels good. Just being mindful with any movement you take. One more breath here. Open mouth, side out. Nice and slowly lift upright. Unwind the legs. And we're going to slowly come all the way onto our back. The twist option I'm going to teach today is going to be a cat pulling its tail to try to stretch out the quads. So if you have a strap or a towel or whatever you might have near you, like your sweatshirt, you can always use to help hold the foot if you choose. If you don't like this at all, you can take whatever favorite twist you like. You can bring the knees to the chest and keep them stacked. So allow yourself to roll completely onto your left side, letting that left arm still reach out in front of you. You can even bend it just to let your head support down for a moment. Now you're going to bring the left knee in line with the hip. So you're going to go straight down, bend the knee at a 90-degree angle so the foot goes back behind you. Take the right knee out, bring it out in front of you, bend it also at a 90-degree angle. So you could always extend this leg all the way out if that feels good to you, really elongating through the top hip as well. So yogi's choice, you can even put support underneath the right knee. Now allowing yourself to really tuck that left shoulder out towards the left. Try to let the head come back down and try to let the right shoulder come towards the mat. Okay? So this might be enough. You might just want to open that right arm out, or you might want to reach down for that left foot, pulling the left foot in towards the seat a little or a lot to allow yourself to rest into that left quad stretch. If you're not feeling it, you might just need to step the knee back a little bit. Sometimes the knee is still too forward, so it's more towards the left as opposed to back towards the right. Allow yourself to feel heavy. Now, if you can extend the right knee out and open that right leg out, you might be able to reach that left hand to the right foot, and that's the cat pulling its tail pose, allowing that right hip to pull away towards the front of the mat, trying to let both shoulders be heavy. I like to keep my gaze up towards the ceiling in this pose, but you can always take it back over the right shoulder if you choose, or the left for that matter if you prefer. So you're still trying to find a balance between effort and ease here. So you're feeling an active stretch, but try to relax into it as much as you can. All right, nice and slowly. If you have the right foot, release that one first, bend the knee. Now release the left foot. Bring the left knee and the right knee to stack on top of one another and slowly roll onto the back. And then you're going to slowly roll all the way onto the right. All right, you're going to bring that right knee in line with the hip, bend the knee 90 degrees, bend the left knee 90 degrees, bring it out in front of you so it's in line with your hip in the other direction. All right, so the hip is also in flexion here. The right hip is in extension. And you are going to now try to tuck that right shoulder to the right. Let the left shoulder grow heavy to the mat. Maybe you extend the right arm out. Maybe you extend the left arm out. Maybe you then take the left arm, reach it down for the right foot. Maybe you need to step that knee back a little. I just did. Try to let yourself be heavy here. Maybe you want to attempt holding onto the left foot as well. But like I said before, remember both sides are often different from one another. So like this side is way more intense for me. But so allow yourself to just respect the body and its imbalances. And we slowly begin to work up to the balance in the body through our yoga practice. Just try to soften here around the edges as you feel into the stretch. Can you also find a sense of ease? You're stretching out the right quad, and you might even be stretching out through that right IT band if you extend the leg. Just a couple more breaths here. Feeling the breath deep into the belly. Allow yourself to stay present with your practice as much as you can. Just keep inviting the brain back to this moment. Nice and slowly, bend that left knee, release the right foot, bring both knees together, lift all the way back up. And you're going to hug the knees into the chest here. You can rock side and side. You could take a happy baby if you'd like. Whatever feels good. Just take a little moment to reorganize the body. And now we're going to make our way all the way to our final resting pose, or Shavasana. You can extend the arms out, the feet out, or you can take constructive rest like I'm doing with my knees bent and the feet wide, letting the knees rest on one another. It's a nice way just to find some ease in the low back. And once you've arrived here, allow the body just to feel heavy into the mat. Allow each muscle to relax around the bone. Let go of any control of your breath and invite this opportunity of stillness and rest into your day. It's so important to find this balance for our nervous system. And this pose has a way of really restoring it and creating this sense of equilibrium in the body. yourself a few moments just to breathe easy, letting go of all tension, all effort. With each breath, just allow yourself to soften a little bit more, letting go just a little more into the support of the floor underneath you. I invite you to stay in your Shavasana for as long as you have time for today. If you need to move on, allow yourself to begin to deepen the breath. Just waking the body slowly by wiggling the fingers and the toes, rolling the wrist and the ankles. And for one last stretch, you reach those arms all the way out behind you. And then exhale, allow yourself to roll to one side. And gently press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Let the spine stack upright and allow the chest to lean back against the back body, creating this sense of resting into yourself. Relaxing the shoulders, lengthening through the neck. Check in with the body physically, energetically, emotionally. Just know that your practice is always here for you. No matter what kind of day you have, you can always come back to it for this little sense of peace and ease. Bring your hands to heart center and bow your chin to your chest. May we take with us the strength and endurance that we build with the mat into the day, into the week. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you for practicing. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing today. I hope you enjoyed a little morning activity. Please keep following for more yoga. And until next time, namaste.